So just before that wave, we had Osako's last wave coming in at a 4.5, which has moved her into second.
Oh,
But now
wow.
with that last exchange, we'll wait for scores to drop with Unate's last wave and Claire's last wave.
Okay. Now we have second quarterfinals about to start right now. Just started. Um, Actually, third quarterfinal. And we have Isabela Souza, our current, actually runner-up on the tour in red. And in white, let's see, it's Catarina Souza from Portugal. That was a nice roll executed there from Catarina from Portugal. She's a very good competitor too, very strong. And she's our only, there goes in, well, that's Lily. We see Asako coming out of the water there with her Japanese friends coming to take photos. She's stoked she made it to the quarterfinals all the way from the trials.
So she just snuck in there in the 30 seconds to go, getting that last wave and advancing through with Carla Taylor. So we'll see those girls up in the semi-finals. After we run the drop knee, after this we'll be going into the... So there's another quarterfinal heat, and then we'll be running into the drop knee semis. And here we see...
goes Lumar from Venezuela. It was not a very good choice of wave for Lumar. Yes, and there goes again who... we have it in yellow, Aoi Koiki.
Oh, Aoi, yeah.
Yeah. Aoi is a really good pipeline rider, and you're gonna
household name too from Japan, Aoi.
Yep.
She's been around for many years.
She's been around for many years. I used to compete with Aoi when I did a tour, and she has won this event before, like twice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she's actually really good backdoor rider too. She's always looking for the barrel there, and so in the water now we have Isabela Souza in red from Brazil, our current runner-up of the tour and 2010 world champion. And we have it in white, Catarina Souza from Portugal. We just saw her wave come into there. And in yellow we have Aoi. 2 times, there goes in red,
yeah,
Isabella's
Isabella.
first wave. That was really nice.
Isabella with a nice cover up there.
Yeah, she looked for the barrel and did a beautiful whipping
strong reverse there.
Yeah.
Into another forward. Gee, she's surfing with speed.
Oh,
going for another reverse off the section and managed to pull that off. So, what a strong wave for Isabella.
Yeah, she's a 2010 world champion for a reason, and she's actually pushing the girls' limits in a whole different level there. She's trying to do maneuvers like the guys, and she's trying to do reverses and air reverses, and she's really pushing the level.
That's right.
Of the girls.
You know what, Layla? I'm going to go and have a coffee and have some breakfast, and I think Manny's going to jump back in the hot seat for me. So
sounds good.
We'll see you later on.
Okay, see you then. So you know who else we have on the heat? We have in blue Lumar Guitar from Venezuela, and Lumar has been doing the tour for a long time too. She's a very strong competitor as well. So we have a close heat here.
Hello.
We saw you over there getting the inside scoop from the girls.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah,
you knew what you're going to be talking about when you get here to back to the hot seat?
Well, I talked to a couple of the contestants in the last quarterfinal, Nemata and Mila, and that's going to be a stacked heat. Heat
that's
number 4 in the quarterfinals is going to be pretty heavy, especially with Emma Cobb, the Australian, and Roberta Bitzer. She has been on fire recently here at the Pipe event, so it's going to be very interesting to see.
Yeah, they're both trialists, right? Roberta and Emma came all the way from the first heat of the trials at Sandy Beach, so they made it all the way to the quarters, and they're proving why they're here.
I know, I'm excited to watch that heat, but currently, bring me up to speed. Where are we now that I just jumped in the hot seat?
So Isabela Souza is in first with her. She only has one wave, but she's in first. There goes Lumar from Venezuela, dropping in there looking for a score, and she did a forward spin. And yep, that's So we have Isabella on first with one wave of 6.77, and Katarina is in second with just one wave of 4.5. Ao is in third with a 3.1. Just all the girls only have one wave except Lumar. She has two waves. We're waiting for the score.
Well, Lumar, I seen her on the water's edge earlier with her headphones on, and I didn't think she was going to remember that her headphones were on her head before she jumped in the water. But you know what? Out in the water, Isabella Sosa leading the charge in the red jersey. One of my most memorable moves from the women's division was last year in Puerto Rico, a gigantic
Air reverse. Yeah.
that Isabella did in Puerto Rico. And I believe if you do a search on the IBA World Tour
It's
website,
there.
it's got to be there. It's got to be somewhere. And hopefully we can pull that up if we do have it in the hard drives here. But Isabella Sosa,
Souza, Isabella Souza, she's from,
unbelievable.
there goes a split pick there. Aoi going right, and Katarina is going, Aoi is still going left, right. She tried to do a roll there. That
no.
wave didn't really help her. Aoi is a really good backdoor rider, actually, but that wave didn't quite do it for her. But Isabella, going back to Isabella, our 2010 world champion, she's just amazing.
Yes.
I think she's the girl who is pushing the level of women's bodyboarding to the next level. You know, she's trying to do all the maneuvers that the guys do, and she's really a keen surfer, and she's really like a little grommet, like really want to get anything and try the different maneuvers. So you're expecting to see some good stuff here from Isabella. She's actually staying at my house, and she told me that if she doesn't make it to the finals, it's a bad result for her. So she really wants to make to the finals.
Well, talking to all the riders, who's the one that is the most hungry as far as Lumar dropping in on this one. Finds a little section to go for a spin right there. Not much of a wave right there for Lumar, who is currently sitting in fourth place. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't she like, behind the peak?
Isabella again, no, if I'm not mistaken. Was that?
That was probably, I think it was white, Katarina.
Oh, Katarina, yeah.
Katarina holding down the Portugal flag.
Yeah, Katarina right now is the only girl from Portugal in this event. And she's also a very experienced competitor. I used to compete with her on the World Tour, and she has won a World Tour event before. In Portugal, she actually won Sintra. And there goes, we have, who do we have there going? Isabella in red.
Nice clean bottom turn to a nice clean cylindrical roll right there from Isabella. That's all she gets for that wave, and she heads back out. As you see, Aoi in the yellow jersey still making her way out after her last wave at backdoor. Not a clean wave for Aoi, but the wave exchange nonetheless went down. 12 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in these 20-minute heats. Once again, welcome everybody. Manny V here with Layla, and we're bringing you the live feed from the IBA Pipe Challenge brought to you by Ocean Current. Plus, our friends at Dave & Buster, Aqua Hotel and Resorts, Go, Mokulele, and TNC Surf Designs. We can't forget our tour media partner, YouTube.com.
Cool. Here goes Manny. We have some sets coming out the back, and you see Katarina going for that one. She was a little bit late on that takeoff, but although she was looking for a barrel, which is what the judges are expecting to see here. So she was trying to just take off and pull in already. There goes Lumar. Lumar's also trying to stall there and get a cover up, and she comes out of that. So the wave is, the lefts are kind of hard right now. I guess you guys can't see. Well, we can't see out in the ocean there. The wind is really strong. We have really strong trade winds today, and that makes for very challenging conditions, you know, and with the maneuvers and stuff.
You know what, I've been talking to the competitors down on the beach, and that is one of the main things that a lot of these riders are dealing with, but able to pull out of that last heat and with the win is with Shaggy. Shaggy, where you at, big brother?
Hey guys, I'm down here with Carla Costa-Taylor. She's as tall as me for a change. The former 3-time champion of pipe. Carla, what is it like out there? It looks pretty windy.
It's windy, but you know, it's pipe with 3 other girls, so I was just catching everything, just having fun, and I'm used to surfing this break with hundreds of people, so it feels pretty good.
Yeah, well now you're in the semi-finals, just one more heat to go for the finals.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to be in the semifinals, and hopefully I'll do a good event this pipe. Starts the tour good, and then I don't know, maybe find sponsors to go to the rest of the tour.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Do you think you're going to be doing the rest of the tour?
I put everything in this event, and if I do well, of course I'll try to follow. But if not, I'll just kind of do some surf trips and I have 2 kids and
Hang out with the kids.
yeah. So
Living in Hawaii is not the worst place to be in the world.
It's good. It's good. But you gotta work hard, because it's expensive. But I love it here. I wouldn't change it. But my heart is in Brazil. So I don't know.
And on that note, would you like to say hello to Brazil?
Quero falar pro meu irmão, beijão se ele estiver olhando, minha mãe, meu pai, todo mundo no Brasil. Big hi to South Africa, to all my family there, and to my friends in Hawaii that are watching and all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla. Back to you guys.
There you go. Carla always smiles. She's always smiling.
Always
I love
smiling. Always smiling. And so is, well, I was just talking to Alex before. I think the sport makers always just keep smiling.
it. Well, Carla, always one to look for out at pipe. She is one of the few that can actually get down to the bottom, come up into a deep, big cavernous barrels, and actually even hit the lip. So it's great to see Carla out there and advancing on.
Definitely, yeah. She's one that can definitely do that. Get barreled and hit the lip.
Okay, we are in the quarterfinals. Top 2 riders will advance on to the semifinals in the women's division. We are currently in quarterfinal heat number 3 out in the water. 8 minutes, 50 seconds remaining, and there you have it on your screen. In 4th place, looking for a 3.38 from Venezuela, Lumar Guitar. And in 3rd place, with needing a 2.78 for 2nd place, is Aoi Koike. Catarina Sousa, she cannot let her guard down. Those 2 low-scorer waves that Aoi and Lumar need to get are within reaching distance, so Catarina cannot let her guard down. Isabella, she is leading the charge pretty far ahead from the rest of the crew. So Isabella and Catarina currently 1st and 2nd. Again, top 2 riders advancing on to the semifinals. Coming up next, we are going to see quarterfinal number 4, and that is going to be an exciting heat to watch. Ow!
Yeah, it will be. And this is 2 here. We have the 2 Sousas, the Isabella and Catarina, one from Brazil, one from Portugal, and they're both leading the heat. But as Manny said, the other 2 girls don't need really big scores. So actually, Catarina really needs to look for a stronger wave to actually maintain that 2nd place. And the conditions today are hard, as we were explaining before. Like you can see out in the ocean there, you can see on your screen that the winds are very strong. The trades are actually in one of the strongest days that we had this winter here. And that makes it for challenging conditions and difficult, a little bit more difficult conditions to execute and your maneuvers at the end.
We've seen the drop nears struggle with that earlier in the day, and now the winds are still full blast, and the ladies are actually getting down the face of the wave a lot more easier than what the drop nears did.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that, and good to see that they're actually going all for broke, and we saw Eunate going big on that big backdoor roll. Unfortunately, she did not pull it off, and unfortunately, she did not.
Yeah, and so is Lily. She pulled in on that barrel and did that big roll too on the right. And what you guys also should know is that right, when you do that roll, it's a really shallow part of the reef there. So they're actually being really brave to hit the lip there, and you have to land it on your board, otherwise you're scraping yourself somewhat on the reef there.
Yes, Alex was talking about the shallowness out here at Pipe. It is very, very dangerous out here, and I think it's really dangerous even on the small waves because you let your guard down. You say, oh, you know what, the waves are really small today, and so you think that there's no danger, but in fact, the reef doesn't change. It's still there, still shallow, and there's caves. There's little sharp edges. It's pretty still.
I
actually
think that even if it's when it's small, it's even more dangerous because besides you letting your guard down, there's less water on the reef, so there's more chances of hitting the reef.
So all these riders, I hope, understand that, and we'll just keep focused on doing those big maneuvers and landing on either the face of the wave or on the board in the flats. So key thing that they should be doing today. Again, welcome everybody. This is the IBA 2012 Pipe Challenge brought to you by Ocean Current. Manny V and Layla.
Layla A.
Layla A?
I'm gonna, you Manny V, I'm Layla A. Layla
All right.
Ali. Layla A. What about
All right, Layla A
I don't
and
know.
Manny V bringing you the live feed from the warm sands of the North Shore of Oahu here at Pipe. And let me tell you something, it's going to be another beautiful day here in Hawaii. So, Layla, we have a bunch of parties going down tonight. This is the last
wow.
day of the event, so
Where's the parties at?
I'm not 100% sure, but I will say there will be some dancing going on, probably either at the Turtle Bay down the road or at somebody's house for a house
Oh,
party.
yeah, because it's Saturday night, actually.
It
I
is
just
Saturday
realized.
night.
But, Lily is actually staying on the beach at Log Cabin. So we were talking about it yesterday.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So there goes like the last quarterfinal heat they're getting
Look
ready.
at that. That's a stacked heat right
That's
there.
a stacked heat. And out the back is the Oe in yellow. There was
Oh,
a
no.
small wave there for Oe.
Well, Aoi did take a back seat for a little bit here, and she concentrated more on her coaching. And Minami is one of her
Exactly,
proteges,
yep.
and I believe last year,
She made the finals, actually, last year. Minami made the finals of the pipe, and she got 4th.
exactly. So Aoi now back in the game. Is she going to be in the game?
She's going to be in the game, especially at Pipeline. I think that Pipeline, I'm not sure if she's going to keep competing or go back to doing the tour, but at Pipeline, she's definitely the one to watch. She has experience here. She has won here before, and she's an amazing barrel rider, backdoor rider. So you got to really watch for Aoi. She only needs a 2.78 to take the lead. So that's totally doable, and we still have 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go. So a lot of things can happen there, and there goes somebody going, and there goes Katarina looking to hold that second place, and that was a really nice roll of her. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a good score for Katarina. Katarina Souza, de Portugal.
Katarina in the white jersey, she's trying to get rid of her second highest scoring wave, which is a 1.37, but can Aoi make a difference here? Going off the top, not a very clean, big roll.
Yeah, Aoi, I'm not recognizing Aoi because she's kind of choosing waves that are not, there's Isabella perfectly executed ARS. As I said before, Manny, she is pushing the level of women's bodyboarding. She's pushing to the guys' level. She's trying the ARSs, the inverts, and that's what you see from Isabella right there. She's really hungry. You asked me before who is the most hungry. I think I could say she might be the top there. She might be on top.
But you know what? The conditions dictate on what the riders can perform out here. Again, you mentioned that Aoi, very uncharacteristic in her style through this heat. And again, you put all these riders out in bigger surf, they're going to perform quite differently.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
for Isabella, she would probably most likely do that in like a 6-8 foot pipe as well.
Yeah,
she is,
exactly.
She's psycho.
She is. She's a well-rounded rider. She likes big surf and small surf. She actually comes from Fortaleza in northeast Brazil, and the waves there are really small. But that didn't stop her from coming to Hawaii and showing her skills on bigger surf, like you saw in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
The waves were big, and even here, like every time it's big pipe, and she's still out there. She doesn't have any fear.
Wow, look at the wind gust just coming through the lineup, blowing Seamus Makem, the videographer, out in the water in the orange jersey. There he is. He's been getting some absolutely incredible footage throughout the last few days. And Seamus Makem, again, holding it down in the water for the video crew here at the Pipe Challenge.
Yeah, we're in the last how many minutes remaining? 1.30 seconds.
Coming down to the wire.
A minute and 30 seconds to go. So everybody's scrambling there to get a good wave, and they all want to make that heat, and they know that they don't need a big score. So they're just frothing and they want to get that score to make that heat. Lumar needs a 8.0. And there goes
Aoi,
in
okay.
yellow. Aoi's going to do a really... Oh, she did ARS.
Nice. Air roll
That's-
spin.
oh,
And
no,
that was
that was-
Aoi's last chance to get a 6.86 and get that second place spot
And
from
she
Katarina.
could have got it there. She could. It was.
No.
I think the wind got her there.
The wind is absolutely crazy. If you are a windsurfer, this is the place you want to be for today. The winds are absolutely crazy. And if you're a sailor, this is it.
And if you're a kite surfer too.
Yes.
But you know, the girls are making the most out of it. Like you could see that Aoi's board got just totally blown
Yeah.
out from underneath her, and she can do those ARSs. I've seen her performing them and completing them perfectly. So it was definitely like a little. It was a win that that's my daughter.
Yeah. Let's take another look right here and see what happened to Aoi as we bring in somebody into the commentator's booth that I think you might know. Aoi going for a big air roll spin and just absolutely
see,
becomes
'cause
unglued from her
yeah,
board, and the wind
exactly.
just took over.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's the end of the heat. So
So who do we got over here?
we got over there. That's my daughter, and that's Carla's son.
Oh, nice.